am at the airport now. I'm on my way to France. I just arrived at Primard in France. The chateau is gorgeous. We have a seated dinner.
Because Chantecaille is a brand which stands for holistic well-being and beauty.
We are going to do a candle making class. Welcome back to this week's vlog. It feels like we were just here at the airport. I feel like I just came home. I came home a couple of days ago, but I am at the airport now. If you did not watch the ending of last week's vlog, I'm on my way to France with Chantecaille on their first global trip. I feel very excited and honored that they thought about me and invited me on this very special trip that they're doing. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea who's going. I know where we're going. We're going to the countryside. It's about an hour and 45 minutes outside of Paris. That's all I know. I know that we will have a very, very nice time. But yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. I'm sitting here and just finishing uploading 3 more videos for the vlog that you guys will see before this one, and answering some emails and just making sure that everything's done. I was rushing out of the house because we were at my mom's for brunch this morning, and they tried to distract Liam. I said bye to him, but they tried to distract him so he wouldn't cry, but obviously he cried, so that was very difficult for me. But other than that, I will be back on Thursday, and then we have a full weekend of activities and festivities with my family, and then I have a full week at work and a lot of other stuff happening because then Aloni and I leave to New York for 3 days because we both have business meetings, and I have a lot of stuff going on that I'm very excited to hopefully share with you soon in the coming months. And then it is Passover, and Aloni's family is coming to town, specifically his sister and her kids. If you guys don't follow Sabrina Stolen on TikTok, you should. And yeah, so I'm very excited. There's going to be a lot going on in the next month and a half. And then we have a family travel. Me, Aloni, and Liam are traveling somewhere. So I'll be sharing all of these things with you, but it's so many things going on. There's so many scheduling conflicts, issues, maintenance, moving things around, making everything work. Like, there's a lot going on. So I need to breathe, and we're having a few life changes too, which I will hopefully share with you also in the next coming months. So it's a lot of exciting things. Yeah. So anyway, let me finish uploading these videos, and I will take you on the plane with me, show you what I'm eating, and hopefully we will have a smooth and steady ride. I just arrived at Primard in France. The chateau is gorgeous. My flight was great. I slept for about 5 hours, 8, did my thing. It was nice, but I'm happy to be here. I want to show you guys the room because it is stunning and so cozy and so quaint. When you first walk into the door, you have this door here that has a little station for coffee and tea, and they have rose petals. Then straight through here, you have the bedroom. That's the bed. You have the beautiful view of the backside of the chateau. The team left us these Holland and Cooper boots. I have my letter with my itinerary, the layout of the hotel and the grounds, and then we have a bunch of the Chantecaille skin products. So now we walk in this way. We have this gorgeous bathtub. I love that green accent. We have a shower here. I think this is the toilet. Yes, the toilet. And then we have the sink, and obviously they prepared some products for the shower. So we have a Black Peony face cream. We have this Black Peony face serum, and this is the eye serum. And if you look out this window here, you have the chateau in your view right there, which is where we will be going to have lunch. Anyway, I'm going to now freshen up a little bit and then we're gonna have lunch and I will take you with me through the garden as we head over. I need to go freshen up because we're going to go have lunch, but today everyone's doing their own thing, just hanging out, and tomorrow all the festivities start because everyone's arriving at different times and coming from different countries and their flights are all different, so they want to make sure everyone can be rested today. But I want to look at some of the stuff here because I actually love Chantecaille a lot. They have one of my favorite biolifting creams here, which I love, and they have the biolift neck cream too, which they have here. I'm showing you all the gifts they gave me. They gave me an eye cream, which is perfect because I've just been running out of eye cream. Then we have a biolifting repair concentrate, this one. I will link everything for you guys below, so if you're curious, you can check it out. This is the biolifting cream and the biolifting mask. This is really nice, especially if you have an event that you want to go to. If you put this on for like 15 minutes, it's perfect. And this is the neck cream that I guys told you about. It's good because now that I'm in my 30s, my neck is starting to concern me. So I need to start lathering up everything on my neck. Then we have the BioLift serum, which I've used before. I actually like it. It comes in this little tube here. And the BioLifting oil-free fluid. This is amazing if you have sensitive skin and you like an anti-aging serum. This is really, really great, especially if you have sensitive skin. Then we have some lipsticks. This is the color Timbodi, and this is the color Honey Pot. I love Honey Pot. It's so pretty. I'll show you guys. I also love all of the Chantecaille packaging. They always tend to use like different animals on their packaging. This one has the elephant. Honey Pot is so pretty. It's like a perfect nude pink mauve color. I love it. I don't know this other one because I've never used it before, so let's see. Those Madelines are staring at me and I need to have a bite because they smell so good. I'm heading over to lunch now and I want to show you guys a little bit of the garden. I hope that you guys can see it and understand it on the camera, but I feel like not. So behind me is the chateau in which we're staying. That's not the primary one. The primary chateau is where we checked in, which we're walking towards to now. These are the grounds. The pool is over there. And this is the nice, beautiful, relaxing walk. The birds are chirping. Spring is springing. All of the flowers are finally starting to bud. I'm going to show you because I am a flower obsessed girl. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. So this is the main chateau where you have the reception. We're gonna go have lunch in there. I'm very curious about the history of this place. I will read upon it tonight and I will give you guys the rundown. Stunning. This is where we picked up our keys earlier.
How'd you get into it? Honestly, to be honest, my brother's got.
Look at this greenhouse. It's stunning. I'm walking back now to the room. I'm going to have a little rest before dinner. Look how beautiful this walk is. Oh, we have animals in here. How cute are they? Oh. Just want to chill, have to catch up. I have to edit my vlog because the edited version was just delivered to me. I walked around a little bit on the grounds. It's so nice. I wish my husband was here with me so that we could enjoy this together. Oh, look at this tree. Oh my gosh, hold on, I have to show you guys. Wow. This entire place is just so picturesque. This is very mood boardy. How pretty. Wow. Gorgeous. I realized something. I did not check my itinerary. So let's see, for today, today's just chilling. Tomorrow we have breakfast, afternoon tea, we have a presentation. We have spa treatments, content creation moments. We have a seated dinner. Stunning. Stunning. Let's just find out what time my facial is tomorrow. I think they will let me know. Wow, so beautiful here. Oh yeah. I knew it. There was a little pamphlet here. Should say everything. Okay guys, I'm gonna go take a little rest, hang out and unplug a little bit, or plug in, as my husband says it when you're watching your phone, and I will see you in a bit. I got up to quickly get ready for dinner, but I want to show you what I'm wearing. So for the bag, I'm wearing this vintage Hermes Cali cut. It's black with gold hardware. I'm wearing a set from Eve's, which I will link for you below. And my shoes are Spring Summer 2018 Phoebe Philo for Celine. And I also have them in a whitish like cream color. And it's very reminiscent of what she's kind of launching now for her own brand. So this is the look. It's giving pregnant, it's giving comfy, and that's it. I think it looks good and I feel good, so let's go. Thankfully, these Celine boots are very comfortable. These are one of the things that I kept in my quote-unquote archives that I was like, I'm not going to sell because I know that they're going to come back. They're just so good. And I had a feeling that Phoebe would come back and start designing again, and my intuition was right, so I remember these Celine boots were all the rage when they first came out. I'm really excited for dinner. I'm really excited to meet everyone and see who's here. I only met the CMO of Chantecaille. I met some of the team from the UK, which were so lovely. The girls are so nice. I met some of the girls from New York, and I met one influencer from Dubai and one editor from New York. So I'm really excited to see who's here because there are 30 guests between editors, influencers, and PR, and 10 Chantecaille staff. I just washed my face and did some skincare, and now I'm going to take my supplements. I feel like I've shared this before in the past, but not recently. But one thing that I do when I travel all the time, if you guys have been following me here since day one of my YouTube journey, I showed you on all my Europe trips, on everything. I do this consistently every single day of my travels because this is how I stay from getting sick. So I pour some water into a cup, and I do 3 pipettes of the Rapid Immune Boost from Herb Farm. I also give Liam a lot of supplements from this brand. They make like for toddlers and kids. Let's do 1, like this, 2. It doesn't taste good, I'm just warning you. And 3. Okay. I'm going to take 2 of my prenatals from Ritual. I just put them in a plastic bag. They look like this. Just Drop it. I always do ads with them because I actually love all their products. I take their probiotics. I love this. I also like Hyacera if you have really dry skin. It's good and it's pregnancy safe. So let's take this first. I brought my PK electrolytes with me. And I always take one of these vitamin C's. When I'm feeling like I'm about to get sick, I always take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Just give myself that extra vitamin C boost and we're good. This also doesn't taste good. And that is it, folks. That keeps me from getting sick. Anyway, I am off to bed. I have to finish a few emails and then I'm gonna go catch some uninterrupted Z's and take advantage of it. So, yeah, good night. Good morning, my loves. I am on my way to breakfast. It is 44 degrees outside. It is quite cold. I have on a Max Mara teddy coat that I've had for a million years. The last time I wore this was like 4 years ago. I'm wearing a set from Tularosa that you guys have seen me wear before in Forestis. I will link everything for you below. I have my COS t-shirt on, my fresh boots, also from Hermes that I've had for I think like 3 or 4 years. But this is the look. I'm just cozy and feeling good. Not a lot of things are fitting me, meaning like coats and outerwear. So I brought this teddy coat. It's not really my style anymore in the sense that I kind of like more sleek coats at the moment. But I brought this with me because I feel like not a lot of things are fitting me. So it's perfect, especially given the fact that I'm wearing a lot of thick layers. So these are the Hermes boots that I'm talking about. They're very comfy. Anyway, let's go have breakfast. I'm grabbing my keys because everything is on a key here. And let's go get some coffee.
Balade au canal en revenant du bal pour boire un godet dans un petit troquet. Bien une guinguette. C'était le bon temps dans le Paris d'antan. Il y avait des gamins, des petits gavroches. Les mains dans les poches. Le verre sur la tête, il marche en sifflant ou à bicyclette à Ménilmontant. C'était le bon temps dans le Paris d'antan. C'était le bon temps.
I just finished my lovely breakfast and now I'm walking through the garden. Enjoying the fresh air. Good morning. How are you guys doing? I think he's itching his coat against the fence. Hi. Oh, he's so cute. Hello. Looks like they have some microgreens growing here. So nice. I fell asleep for the last, I want to say 45 minutes. I got up quickly and got ready. I FaceTimed with Liam. He woke up. And now I'm on my way to tea time. They set up a tea for us from 12:30 to 2, and then we have a presentation at 2:30. And then all the festivities begin today. I'm taking my laptop with me because I need to finish some work. Look at this.
Because Chantecaille is a brand which stands for holistic well-being and beauty. for craftsmanship, and also for community. So this is why you are all here. That's why we are all here. So welcome to the Chantecaille family. And you've come from near and far. And you're also a testimony for the first time ever that we do this global experience. So we've never had guests from the US, from Taiwan, from Canada, from Senegal, LA, New York, from Germany, from Switzerland, Italy. So I think a very multicultural crowd here. So France, I'm sorry, I forgot France. Obviously, and also and Hong Kong. So I think we really captured quite a broad scale. And I'm really, really pleased to share with you what Chantecaille stands for. So I just said the values, obviously, but what is Chantecaille? And some of you know the brand, but I really want to go and share a little bit of the history and the legacy with it.
I just got back to the room not too long ago from the presentation, which I'm so excited to share with you because I learned so many new incredible things about the brand that I did not know before. I have a facial that they set up for me, but it's in 15 minutes, so I'm just taking the time to iron my clothes for tonight. Something about me, if you've been following me on here for some time now, you will know that I'm a stickler when it comes to everything being ironed and steamed. For me, it's a couple of things. A, the garment just looks much better on you when it's ironed, and also you should have an appreciation towards your garments. Like, it's something that needs to be done in order for your garment to be worn properly, in order for it to speak and represent what it needs to do. Because when it's wrinkled and steamed, wrinkled and not steamed and not ironed, it doesn't look nice. And it just shows a level of sophistication, and it's a nuance, but it shows a level of sophistication and care about your wardrobe and about your appearance. So for me, ironing and steaming my clothes is very important. You will almost never see me walk out with a wrinkled garment. And if I walked out with a wrinkled garment, there must have been something wrong. So that is my non-negotiable. Okay. I even take it up a notch, and I'm crazy. You don't have to do this, but my sheets are also wrinkled. I mean, why do I keep saying wrinkled? My sheets are also ironed. And I think that you sleep much better in ironed sheets. That is something that I learned from my mom that she did when I was a kid. And so we all sleep on ironed sheets. It's just something that my family appreciates. My husband appreciates it. My son will appreciate it. And that's that. I just washed my face and I'm on my way now to my facial, which is in the building right behind me right there, which I have not been into yet. So I'm very excited to bring you along. I just need to figure out where the entrance is. I feel like it might be from the back. The facial will be inside of this building. It's quite dark in here, so I'm going to log off for the next hour. I'm on my way now to the greenhouse to take pictures with the photographer that they scheduled for us, but I did not have a chance to take a video of my outfit because I was in a rush. I was on the phone with my husband and my son, and then yeah, so you guys know how that goes. We're in the greenhouse. I want to show you my outfit. There are the sheep, you guys, that I was scared of. Apparently they're scared of people, so that's a good sign. I just got to dinner, and tonight we're doing a 3-course tasting menu, which is very exciting, and I will try to vlog as much as I can if I don't forget, because yesterday we had a lot of really good conversations.
Very, very grateful to have you here. And we have another piece planned for you to experience Chantecaille in a different way, because a lot of the botanicals, which are in our products, you will find in this evening's menu. So for example, the thyme is in our just skin. It's a wonderful herb. It tastes very well, so don't worry. So we didn't choose things which don't taste well. So the menu has been composed exactly with the Chantecaille botanicals in mind. So, and it's, again, as we are, let's say, almost vegan friendly. So for those of us who are like, who love their fish, I think we have something for you here. But enjoy the evening. It's so lovely to have you, and enjoy as well each other's company. So it's also a nice opportunity to kind of get to know this new Chantecaille community. So bon appetit, and so lovely to have you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, you guys. I am so tired. I'm on my way to breakfast. It's 9:30. Breakfast is until 10. I did not sleep well last night, to be honest. I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was tossing and turning. I was trying my best to fall asleep, and it was not happening. I just had so much on my mind. There's so many things happening in life, and so many life changes, and so many upcoming travels, and it's just so much, and I feel a little bit overwhelmed, and I just couldn't sleep. My mind was racing, so I'm a little bit tired. I had got like 6 hours of sleep at best, which is not good for me as a pregnant woman. Now I'm on my way to breakfast. Ended up taking a nap because I was so tired, you guys. I could not keep my eyes open for almost 2 hours. They had an early morning walk, which was an optional activity. So I asked them if it was okay if I could stay back because I didn't sleep last night. I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had really bad insomnia, but also a lot of partly is due to the fact that after the dinner, I came home and I FaceTimed with my husband, and because I wanted to see Liam, and we chatted for like an hour. And then I always call my mom. I call my mom every single day, every morning and every night, like since I moved out of my house when I was 18 years old. Like, it's mandatory. And if I don't do it, my mom takes it personal, but I do it because I love my mom and she's one of my best friends. Even though her and I fight a lot, but that's just normal, you know? But anyway, what I wanted to quickly tell you, because I realized I did not have a chance to tell you this yesterday. We took a class, not a class, but a little we watched a presentation about the, I took a couple of notes yesterday at our presentation that you guys saw earlier in the vlog. And something that really struck me about the brand, I've always liked Chantecaille, I just didn't really know the in-depth in and outs and like nuances of the brand. So the founder, Sylvie, makes this entire brand vegan and botanical because she really cares about the animals, which is why I remember I was showing you in the beginning of the vlog, I said that they do like different animals on their packaging, and I didn't realize that all the different animals on the packaging symbolizes all of the charities that the money is being donated to, a portion of the money is being donated to. So for example, she said yesterday that the cheetah packaging, the money gets donated to the cheetah conservation. Then, you know, the one with the horses gets donated to like a horse conservation. The one with the elephants gets donated to a conservation that watches and protects elephants. And I thought that was so special because I was like, damn, I'm like, I didn't realize why you guys use animals on all of your packaging. So that made me love the brand even more. But when Sylvie was working on this brand, she really focused on holistic health and well-being. That was something that was very important to her. That was something that was top of mind. And one of the things upon her research she realized is roses and rose water really is the one botanical that helps your mind and body relax. It's really good for you. It has so many benefits for your skin, but it also has a lot of benefits for your mind and for your relaxation. So every single one of her products, including the makeup, has the rose water as the first ingredient, which I did not know. Another thing that I learned is that all of the products are pregnancy safe. The only one item from the entire product line from every single category is just the one retinol that's not pregnancy safe. But on April 1st, they're launching a line which is called the Blanc Peony. It is called the Aromatology line. I don't think I'm saying that correctly, but anyway, there's 3 items that are launching. So one of the first items is going to be the eye serum, which is a dark spot corrector, and it's for the under the eyes. It also helps with crow's feet. And they were studying this for 10 years, and they showed us pictures yesterday and like clinical studies they did, and it like works amazing. It's like a charm. The second one is a Black Peony face serum. It's a dark spot corrector that you use in combination with this and with the third cream, which I will link everything for you guys below because by the time this vlog goes live, it'll be April 1st. So if you're interested in, you can shop this. And the face cream, which is also a dark spot corrector, and this is going to be incredible because if you have sensitive skin, if you have rosacea, if you have melasma, dark spots, but you don't want to use like retinols or things that are very harsh, or if you're pregnant, this is safe for you to use. And we saw like the 8-week clinical study and the results were outstanding. So I'm definitely going to be using this, especially because I have a lot of redness and texture. That is something else that they said, that it reduces 25% of your visible texture, but you need to use this every day for 8 weeks. And so I'm going to try to work on my acne scars. I'm going to try to work on some of the melasma that I have here, and some sunspots on my nose, and some redness around my nose. So I thought that was really, really amazing. Also, another thing that the product line focuses on, and the brand, is that it's fair trade and there's no child labor, and they're very ethical in the way they do their business, in the way they source their botanicals, in the way they do everything. So this made me love the brand even more. This was just something I did not know about the brand. So if you guys are looking for a holistic well-being brand that also uses and utilizes a lot of botanicals, but is also clean skin and doesn't use any harsh chemicals, this is potentially a line for you. But I really wanted to share that with you because I did not want to forget, and I had that on top of mind. And I was meaning to do that yesterday, but I had literally no time in my schedule that they had given me. Oh, what are these biscuits? Oh, look how pretty. So another thing, while we have been here, all of the lunches, all of the dinners, all of the snacks, everything has been very ethical in the terms of where they're getting their produce, and they're also doing a lot of moments that come back to the product line. So yesterday we had a dessert that had rosemary and rose water in it. Then one of the other food items we had like thyme in it, which is in one of, and lentil, which is in one of the other serums. So they're trying to take certain ingredients and utilize them in the dishes that are also bringing you back to the line and just giving it a little bit of synergy. And even though the brand is vegan, they still have been giving us protein items. There hasn't been really any meat. It's been more like fish on the menu, more seafood items, except this morning they offered bacon if anybody wanted bacon with their eggs. But they've been trying to be a little bit more ethical and not just do too much meat because they're a vegan brand, but they understand that we all eat protein. A lot of us eat protein, so they've been very mindful of that. But the food here has been excellent. It's so good, nourishing, and yeah. And so me and the baby are very happy because we've been eating a lot. I've been eating so much bread, but I have zero guilt. I don't care. I never really care about that. I don't really ever feel guilty about eating because I have a really good relationship with food, and that's something that I hope if you guys watch me on this channel or specifically on TikTok, because I don't really do like mukbangs and food videos on here, but I hope that if you're watching me on TikTok, you understand that I have a really healthy relationship with food and I never really feel guilty. There's like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 times in my life that I felt really guilty, like in my adulthood, not in my adolescent preteen, because I felt very guilty and I felt very uncomfortable in my body because I was overweight, especially when I hit puberty. But now in my adult life, I don't feel guilty. I just work out, I move my body. I'm very conscious of what I eat. I eat healthy, well-balanced foods. But at the same time, if I want pasta, if I want bread, I indulge. I eat a lot of bread. I eat a lot of butter, even at home, and I don't care. We have one life to live. And my mom always uses this one term, which, okay, it's kind of like morbid, but she uses this one term all the time with my dad because he's like, oh, you guys spend too much money, blah, blah, blah. She always jokes with him. She's like, honey, do you want to be the richest man in the cemetery when you're dead? Who cares? Like, what are you going to do with that money? So I always say, do you want to be the skinniest person in the cemetery? You don't. You just want to live a good, fulfilled life, enjoying good food. And don't be hard on yourself. It's okay if you eat some bread today, if you're on a diet, if you're watching your weight. Like, yes, obviously after I give birth, I'm going to be a little bit more consistent and mindful of what I'm eating. I'm still going to eat the bread, but I'll probably do Weight Watchers again. Then I'll probably do the 21-day challenge again to help me like kickstart and do a little bit of, I don't call it suffering, but a little bit of compromise in a short period of time to get to where I want to be. But you still need to have a good relationship with food. Like, listen, we all go through ups and downs and weight, and it is what it is. So don't feel bad. My lovely husband is calling me and I'm rushing out to lunch. Look how stunning it is here. This is where we're going to be having lunch today. In that room here. We just finished lunch and the sun came out. The weather is stunning. We are on the way now to, I went to quickly to change because my jeans were getting so tight in me. As I was eating, I couldn't breathe. I had to unbutton them. No shame, absolutely. But I decided to go change my pants into my silk Vins pants that I brought with me because they're on an elastic band. So I changed my pants and I'm walking over now to the same place where we had the presentation yesterday. We are going to do a candle making class. So that is very exciting. Look at this. Oh, stunning. I'm really bummed that we weren't allowed +1s for this trip because I really want to experience this with my husband. We were both on the phone yesterday and I was telling him how crazy it is. Like in the past, in my future relationships, I always looked forward to doing trips or getaways where I had a couple of days to myself, but now I don't ever want to be away from him and I want to experience everything with him. And he was like, babe, I feel exactly the same way. I've always said this to you since we've met. So yeah, I love him. He's my best friend. And I want to do everything with him. So, you know, we're very similar. We like the same things and we're both old souls. So we just enjoy this kind of stuff. So I wish he was here. But one day we'll come back here. Maybe we'll bring Liam, the baby. It'll be really nice. It's so cute here. They have a playground. They have a beautiful bridge over there with flowers.
The bottle. We're going to take our scent, using that to we're going to be using that to smell our beautiful peony scent. So we use some synthetics. It's because it can be unsustainable to produce the true form of certain oils. For example, it takes 2,000 petals to make only 2 milliliters. No, you just need to be, yeah, I'll let you know.
Although I did go to the Slime Museum.
Yeah. We eat at 8:15
One more person,
and we get in the car at 9:15.
Perfect. So we're making our candles in this building here. And they have this beautiful backyard with a garden in there. It's not in bloom yet, but that's where they have all of their microgreens and all the different vegetables that they grow. And then over there, they have some other animals in the distance, if you can see. It's quite nice. I'm currently in the room having an apple, which is so delicious, and I'm watching my YouTube video that I'm about to go live with. I'm just making sure that all the corrections were made and editing some content, vlogging a little bit, and then I'm going to get ready because in half an hour I have a shoot in the content studio for the new product launch, and then we're having dinner. I'm going now to take some pictures at the content studio with the team. They set this up for us, but I want to show you my outfit. It's a full set from Cezanne. My stockings are from Calzedonia in like a whitish cream color, and my boots are from YSL. So this is the vibe. It's very comfy. It's getting spring. And this is the look, you guys. What do you think? I was just saying on my TikTok channel that I wore a similar outfit when I was in the Dolomites in white, except the skirt wasn't like pencil skirt like this. It kind of had a little flare at the end. But this is very comfortable and it's good because if you don't want to think about like a top and a bottom situation, sets are perfect. Anyway, let's go. This is the content studio. Stunning.
OCD. No. So like it has to be like perfect. If the sun, you need to just come a bit closer just because you've got the shadow of the flowers on your face.
We're all like a family. We almost, I think all of us want to move in here immediately. So yeah, it feels like we are part of something really, really nice. And thank you all for really making this such an incredible journey together and really being such good friends of the brand, but also to each other. Thank you, because not only to you who have come that way and helping us making more people fall in love with the brand Chantecaille, but also the people who have made that possible. And It's not, I had nothing to do with it, and just briefing it, I just want to really extend a hand of all the people who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make that such a super detail-oriented experience for all of us. So, and I work on the brand, and even I was totally in love with so many details. So I just want to highlight Antonia and Jack from Fourth Wall.
Good morning, you guys. It is the last day. It is currently 8:15 in the morning. I'm putting on my shoes. I'm going to go grab some water and probably like a croissant or something. And then the drivers are picking us up at 9:15. There's one more girl that is coming with me to the airport because she's from New York, but she's flying to Miami for a wedding. So we're going to be on the same flight. It's been such a pleasure being here. It's so nice and so relaxing. I had really bad insomnia again last night. I was really hoping that I was going to sleep a lot on this trip, which I did not, but I did relax. I'm very grateful that I was able to come here and experience this. I am happy to be going home because I miss my husband and my son. But I consider this a girls' trip with my future daughter. But I honestly want to come back here one day. I want to come back here in the summer when everything's in full bloom, and I want to come here with Aloni and the baby and Liam. So I really loved it here a lot, like a lot. So anyway, I'm sitting for the road. I don't know if you guys do this, but in our tradition or in our culture, it's a tradition that before a flight you sit down. Everyone has to sit down. If there's like multiple people in your household, everyone sits. You sit for 2 minutes and you just say, I hope you have an easy flight. So let's go have some breakfast. It's nice and foggy. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just finished breakfast, but what's really interesting is that today is the coldest day. And it's foggy. We got such beautiful weather. We were so lucky. This is like the farewell, you know? I'm going to go ask them to bring my suitcases now to the main house because that's where we'll be picked up from. So I'm going to do that and then head home. Anyway, you guys, I'm boarding my flight and I will see you on the next vlog. Thank you for traveling with me to France.